Welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel solo story. I already started this, but I was having some recording issues, so I have to redo it again. I would have done this video a lot earlier, but I just recently got a new computer, so I had to reset everything up, and I was just not wanting to do that at the time, but finally got it done, so let's continue with the story, I suppose. This is a continuation of the Ally of Justice arc with the X-Sabers and all those people, and it seems like this is like a continuation. I don't think there's a deck to learn here because it's just the kind of like Ally of Justice already, but continuation. Okay. The progression of weapon development. The worms have been evolving and proliferate at an alarming rate. To counteract this, the development of a new weapon was rushed through. After the total wrecking of the Allied Justice Field Marshal during the previous battle, the Ally of Justice needed to consider things in a different light. Weapons embedded with Genex needed to be tweaked to house the Genex. So if a Genex is lost, it's highly probable that the frame would become unusable. The development of a weapon that was designed to be operated by a Genex came with many risks. To maintain a stable level of military strength, they needed to develop a weapon that didn't rely on a Genex. To do that, they needed to know even more about their enemy, the worm. So the engineers decided to embark on a study of a meteorite that was thought to have fallen from their star system. And after careful and painstaking research, they discovered something new. The substance from which the rapidly evolving worms originated from. What if we could use that as a central core instead of the Genex? The engineers got to work immediately. To avoid any unexpected episodes or accidents, the core was provided with several layers of protection. And as a result, they finally managed to complete a prototype. Developed as a high-performance unit, the Ally Mind also boosted impressive tuning abilities. The onboard experiments showed results that exceeded all expectations and raised the bar of all Ally of Justice weapon performances. Now the Ally of Justice had a new weapon and could do battle with the worms once again. A day when the speed of the worm's evolution catches up to even the capabilities of the Ally Mind is sure to come eventually. But the Ally of Justice still have no other options than to fight until every last worm is eradicated from the planet. So they're just basically trying to use everything from the worm's perspective. But they find a way to control it. That's the basis of it. With the rewards over here, we've got some pretty interesting things. We got this profile picture, the Ally Mind profile picture, and then we've got this. I think this one's actually pretty cool. The icon frame, and then 200 gems, because you need 200 gems. You need way more than that, but 200 gems is just all they'll give you. Thanks to the success of the Ally Mind, the development of weapons that harness the power of the enemy continued. We must know more about the worms. That unknown substances brought from outer space is more essential now than ever. As the idea began to play an even more important role, weapons designed for the express purpose of catching worms were developed, one after another. Weapons chiefly designed to destroy the worms, but were also capable of capture. Weapons that weakened the worms, neutralizing them and making them possible to catch. Other researchers even embarked on the development of a weapon based on the novel concept of blasting targets into another dimension. It was thought that the completion of such weapons would instantaneously swing the war in their favor. Unfortunately, unable to reach the performance they had hoped for, development was ultimately shelved. Isn't it dangerous to try to capture the enemy and use their weapon against them? And if we commit to this course, won't it only be a matter of time until something happens that we can't recover from? It was no wonder that some in the Ally of Justice were voicing such doubt. All of this is so that we win in the end. At this point, in this time, this is the only option we have to keep ourselves in the game. Thus, the substances and information extracted from captured worms led to the mass production of a brand new weapon. As one model was built after another, its forms were gradually optimized, until the completed weapon looked like something that had itself come from outer space. It was all too iconic that it looked so similar to the worms. While the Ally of Justice engineers toiled away, the worms' invasion never let up for a second. Meanwhile, there had been a disturbing development at the site where the Ally of Justice Field Marshal had been destroyed. Could it have resulted from the chaotic state from the earthly realm, or perhaps from the Ally of Justice dimensional interference experiment? A rupture in space-time between the world and a world of evil gods sealed away in the ancient past. And just like that, the world was plunged into further turmoil. I mean, yeah, I don't know what you're expecting. You were messing with things that you were kind of not even supposed to be, so yeah. Not much to really say there. You messed up. You messed up bad. And that was on you. But, I finally got my computer set up, so I should be doing, like, a few more videos now. Hopefully, we'll see. It really depends on how I'm feeling. I'm looking more into doing streaming again. I'm looking into it again. But hopefully it works out. Wow, that's actually a lot more cards than I was expecting. I thought it was like 6 or so. Oh well. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, thanks for watching. If you liked it, please give it a like. If you have a comment, please leave a comment. And other than that, thanks for watching. Have a good day, night, evening. Either one's fine.